Hello, good morning. Thank you. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Valentine Cole. Guys, I'm popping on for just a quick second because people have been asking me some questions, and so I'm gonna just get through this so that people know that I do pay attention. These are some DMs that I've gotten lately on my Instagram account. And if you're not following me there, Valentine Cole, do so. All right. And of course, when I'm giving answers here, if you've got an opinion on it, or if you just want to say, hey, leave me comments, leave me likes, and if it's your first time here, subscribe. Okay? Now all that is out the way. Carrie asks, Matt, what are your thoughts on Afghanistan? Could have been handled better. Could have been handled way better. Speaking as a Texan, most of us are scratching our head. Could I have done any better? I don't know, but I don't see how I could have done any worse. And I'm not saying that I want to try. I'm just simply saying that I expected more from the people who make these decisions. That's how it is. Lillianne asks, Matt, do you hate women? Lily. Silly Lily. No, I don't hate women. I don't have a problem with women. As a general rule, I tend to be attracted to women. And also enjoy their company. What I don't like is things that are not necessarily women's realm. By that, I mean things that are stereotypically female. But what I'm saying is the things that kind of, I guess, turn me off sometimes are things like entitlement, double standards, and just not being real. But probably the thing that annoys me the most is people who try to fix me. We're all broken. We're all damaged, including the people who want to fix you. Don't let anyone fix you. Just be you. And if people can accept that, you'll be all right. But no, lately I've been writing a lot of pieces that seem like I'm kind of slamming women a little bit, but it's not that. It's just simply a reaction to experiences that I've had in dealing with certain specific females, but it is no basis on, or is it not? It's not a referendum on women in general. Women, I love women. Loves you a lot. Okay. Last question. Matt, what are your thoughts on diversity? I'm all for inclusion. What I'm not about is tribalism. Meaning that I think the more we separate each other into groups, the more often you're going to see lines being drawn where it says, this is my side and that's your side. And if you are not on my side, then you are my enemy. And that's not cool. I like inclusion. I like inclusionary things. I like things that bring people together. Because in the end, if whatever label that you prescribe for yourself or stick on yourself, first, that's your first mistake, is giving yourself a label. Don't do that. You're a person. You're a human being. Anything else is just superfluous details. And much like a person who's constipated, I don't give a shit. Stick on that one. Okay. So as far as, do I want to see things, more representation of people who are not representing things like that in, like, say, movies or music or stories or blah, 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 blah. Look, I say the best actor should get the role. I don't care if it's an ambiguous story and it can be played by multiple races or genders, then have at it. But I wish they would not be so blatant about doing stuff in historical and documentary things. I'm not going to cite examples, and I don't want anyone jumping on my ass because that would give me a hernia and that would hurt. But simply put, if you're going to tell a story, if the story is good, then tell it as it is, not how you want it to be, not how you want to reimagine it. I do appreciate some degree of artistic and poetic license, but if what you're trying to do fits the narrative and fits the story and moves the story along and it doesn't exclude people, I don't like it when people put in things that say this is awesome and if it's not this, then it's not awesome. No. All things are awesome. To someone. Maybe not necessarily to you, but to someone. And to anyone in Hollywood and making films on beloved franchises, look, this is common sense. Don't piss off the fans. They make you money. It's like taking a $100 bill and wiping your ass with it. Don't do that. Beyond that, guys, can we just not? Can we just be? Can we just appreciate that we've all got different opinions and it doesn't matter if you lean left or lean right? That we're still people. We're still human beings. And the golden rule still applies. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Not treat people the way they treat you. Don't do crap to them before they do crap to you. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You do that, it'll be better off. It's an old standard, and it's still relevant. In the meantime, though, I want you to be happy. I want you to know that you are loved, and I want you to honor that by acknowledging that you are loved, and to honor that most, be loving to others. And that's it. All right, guys. That's all the time I got. All the other YouTube stuff. Subscribe, please. Love you. Thank you. Give a like, leave comments. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And in case you haven't missed it, blah. But, of course, keep the shadows at your feet and forever out of your heart. I loves you. Whoa. I appreciate you. Latest.